Hey, welcome to AppealDemocrat.com. I'm Bryan DeMain. I'm here with Jack Johnson, the manager of the Gold Sox, and we're getting ready for another great season of Gold Sox baseball. Coach, first things first, obviously, we get here and it's raining. Here we are getting close to June. Is the weather going to have any effect on the start of the opening weekend here?
I'm not a meteorologist, but I'm going to say no because the karma has always been with us where there's been no rain. But the one thing it is doing, it's helping our field a little bit get ready for this weekend. I think we're going to be fine.
Talk about some of the opening weekend starters from the mound, and then also anywhere else in the field.
Well, we're excited. We've got a few returners from last year. Trent Evans is our pitcher, was our pitcher of the year last year, and he had a great year at Highlands, and he's going to open up on Thursday night. We've got Michael Wiseman, who's going to catch him on Thursday night, who's probably going to be an All-American in Division II baseball, and he had a great summer for us last year. Comes off with a left-handed bat, and just a mature guy. He's really kind of going to be our captain of this squad. He stepped up last year, and I'm looking for that this year. And Scott Green, he's a kid. He's a right-handed pitcher who pitched at Chico State, ended up their #1 guy this year, and had a great year. And I'm looking for him to step up. So the pitching mixed in with Adrian Perez and a couple of exciting guys in the outfield, it's rounding up to be a pretty good season. But we got to let them get into town first and into uniform, and we'll see how things go. They've got to adjust, and we'll see how the first weekend goes.
Yeah, I mean it's always an exciting thing, opening weekend for you. But then the new addition this year, something that you've kind of always wanted but never really had, is a group of lefties. You got a ton of southpaws coming in. Talk about some of those guys and some of the impact you expect them to make.
Well, I'm going to have to first figure out how to use them because I haven't used a lefty in about 3 years. But no, it's going to be great to have a left-hander. They're a little wacky, in the locker room, but they should be effective. Jake Stassie's a kid out of Yuba City High School we're going to have who's going to be coming out, D1 prospect. We've got Logan Todd, who's a Sac State kid, junior. Actually, good story there. He was a football guy at Texas Tech for a couple years ago. Another kid named Colin Taylor, another Division I pitcher from Eastern Michigan. So we're looking. And Mark Shannon, who's a D1 kid out of Northern Colorado who plays both the outfield and pitches, and he's having a good year up in Northern Colorado. So we're going to have at least 4, maybe 5. Who knows what can happen. I got a kid coming out of Consumnes River named Justin Parker, who's a left-hander who can throw the ball real well. So it'll be fun to have a kind of a choice out there, and I'll be able to manipulate the bullpen a little more, righty versus righty, lefty versus lefty matchups, and put these guys into some situations where they're expected to get 1 or 2 guys and then move on and try to compete at that level, which is very similar to minor league baseball.
Right. Now, you mentioned Jake, but you also have a few other local guys coming in people are excited about. I know Matt Vito's coming in on a temporary basis, as well as Kenton Bavacqua. Who else do you have coming in, and who are you excited to have here?
Well, Kendall Blank's from Marysville High School. Kenton's from River Valley. Vito's from Colusa. Stassi and Kuykendall are coming in. Sam Kuykendall's coming in from Yuba City High. So we've got them all covered. In the past we had a Wheatland Pirate, and soon who knows? East Nicholas is on my list in the next couple of years. And but these guys are going to come in, and with Vito, he's going to pitch the first weekend, maybe get a start hopefully on Friday, and then head up to Alaska. Kendall Blank's going to be in the mix as far as a starter type of or a reliever. He had a good year at Yuba College. Kendall's a guy that can pitch at the next level. He had a real good year with Yuba College, and I'm expecting some good things from him. And so it'll be nice to get these local guys here because people want to see it.
Your last local guy who is coming off an injury, been at Sac State, but he's looking probably to revamp himself, and Aaron Crouch. Talk about what he'll be doing this season.
Well, he's going to play the outfield, and he needs the at-bats. Aaron is a kid that had a great high school career at Yuba City High School and had a chance to play at Sac State. He's probably going to be a medical redshirt, hurt his back a little bit. But this is an opportunity for Aaron to really get back into swing of things as far as being physical and being healthy, and this is going to kind of be a situation where Sac State's going to be watching and hopefully keeping tabs on Aaron, patrolling the outfield. You know what? In high school, this kid was a heck of a ball player. He patrolled the center field very well, comparable to Kevin Knoll, and he's got a good left-handed bat. And so we'll see. Everything's a real kind of a we'll see type of attitude. Right. It's tough going into a season saying saying we're going to win all these games, but guess what? When you put guys in that don't know each other, you know, you never know what you can get, and it's going to be up to them to play the game.
Also, you have a ton of newcomers this year. A lot of the talk and sensation has been with Toma Irakawa coming from Japan.
Well, Toma's coming in to play second base. I've got a kid named Casey Coy from Northern Colorado. He'll play both second and third, but it'll be interesting. I really want a good double play combination.